Whew.
See right there, the brakes just locked up.
Uh-huh.
That's all I can do on this bike.
Huh?
That's all I can do. I don't know what is going on here.
Looks small.
Huh?
Looks small.
Look at this. Look at it. No slack.
Whoa. Whoa. Was that scary?
I just don't know. Let's go move.
Should we go in? Welcome back, guys. Today we've got a special video for you. We had a cool guy, David Clark, send in his, I guess you could say it's a one-of-a-kind Osborn General Pro, but it's decaled to look like an RL-22, the Hazard Yellow RL-22. So he sent the bike in for us to check it out. RL did a little riding on it a second ago. And now we're gonna kind of go over the parts list and just kind of the entire build and all the details he gave us.
Yeah, and this is the bike that I put the sticker on backwards. So without the sticker, I signed it right here, put the sticker on backwards. I was like, yeah, it looks good. And he's like, hey, it's backwards, man. So I had to get this off, get the signature off, flip it around, but it worked out. I got lucky on that one, thank God.
And I'm a little sick today, so if my voice sounds a little more monotone than usual and stuffy, that's why. But we're getting through it.
That thing is hanging around, whatever it is you got.
Mexico won't leave me alone.
Yeah. All right, so this is a letter that David sent to me where it came with the bike. And I'm just going to read it to you. It says, RL, thank you for helping me build this bike. It's been a journey, and I hope you like the end result. It's a combination of the bike you have built for Eric Wolf and your 85 Redline you rode in the movie Rad.
So you've been talking to him throughout the process of him building this bike.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking back and forth, and he's like, hey, I'm thinking of doing this. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking of doing this. And we just traded ideas and stuff.
So you guys were kind of you were building Eric's bike the same time he was building this one?
Well, I was through the frame, and that's where most of the changes came. I was through the frame when he was building his.
I see.
Yeah.
It looks like he opted for the frame standard package.
Yeah, I'm going to get into that, but let me finish the letter. Okay, so anyways, got that. I completed all the modifications to the brakes and rear dropouts that we spoke about. Here's a little bit about the bike so you know the backstory on it. The frame is an 87 Osborn Pro, salvaged from very rough condition, modified to your specs, except the frame standards. Remove the front. Now I'm going to tell you, I saw the bike when he started, man, I was like, no way is that thing going to make it through a restoration.
Why? What was with it?
It was whipped, man. It was really whipped. I mean, believe me, he's got hours and hours and hours into making this thing look like that.
Where did he get it? Like, did he just find a swap meet or something, or had it from a long time ago?
Anyways, to your specs, accept the frame standards. So he cut a 1/2 inch off here and then pushed it in, so it doesn't stick out quite as much.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he cut it right here, cut off a 1/2 inch, and then pushed it in and welded it. Which I think is a cool answer to the big fat platforms, and it's unique. So
Is there going to be like an angry mob at his house later tonight because of that?
probably he probably won't be alive tomorrow. Again, when I was at the Buckeye Bike Show, this guy came up to me and he goes, "When we bought your bike, that was the first thing we did in New York.
Oh, right.
They cut them off. They
Yeah.
cut these things off." He's like, "Yeah," and you guys were all freaking out about it. So 1/2 inch from the frame standers, removed from the front. Let's see, removed from the front, drawn closer to the frame, nickel plated, then powder coated hazard yellow. So this is nickel. Here. Which I think looks really good because nickel has a gold or, almost like a yellow tint to it.
Is the seat post nickel or is that
That looks like chrome.
chrome?
Yeah, you can see a lot of gold here and no gold.
You said that handle on the seat post was like one of the most pivotal developments in your career.
Yeah, it changed the world, man. I mean, the starvation in Africa slowed down, and no, I don't know what that was for, getting out of a Miami hopper or what. It was right at the beginning, when everybody was like putting everything on, just trying to build like make your bike look like a table, basically. But this seat post became kind of famous because, I mean, everybody is asking about this thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's Simon, I can't remember his last name, Simon, that owns the company. And he said he was going to put them in reproduction, but I could have those names wrong. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's see. Fork is spinner fork smooth with brake cable, exit the nickel plating. So no zip ties on the front end. I like this. In fact, before I even got his bike, I was thinking, man, if someone would run their cable inside the forks and just have a little out hole right here, that would be cool. You wouldn't have to have no zip ties. And he did that. He had it done way before I thought about it. And, or I'm sure there's other people too, but there's nothing in here. It's all inside the fork, the front cable. Okay. Bars, grips, Redline Forklifter PC.
What was that? The handlebars? Or no, oh, that's the plate cover, maybe?
I don't know. Redline Forklifter PC, Hazard Yellow, Oakley B1B, Osborn Buff Anniversary. So these are from the anniversary, 40th anniversary of the BMX Action Trick Team. Forklifter plate with replica decal similar to the 85 Redline bike.
You want to turn the bars so I can see that? Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? And he's got the grips from the 40th package.
Yeah.
You and Buff did.
I'm sure because on all the red lines, this is the bottom of the sticker goes down to the frame like that, right? And so...
Wait, so Echo was from back then? They had Echo around?
Echo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What did they make?
Grips.
Is that like the same Echo that makes those clamps we were using on our brakes?
Clamps.
You remember like for the Maguras? The clamps we were using on the forks?
I thought those were Jitsi. Oh, there were Echoes too, huh?
Yeah.
I think Echo was grips. I think Echo makes grips now. I think I run them on my bike. I'm not sure.
Huh.
That's...
What was Peregrine?
We'll research that some other day.
What's Peregrine?
The wheels. These are not Peregrine wheels. Peregrine was a 48 spoked wheel with chromed aluminum, which gave us really good brakes and a lot of strength too. Seems, but okay. So an ACS 55 drop stem.
I like that pink color on it. It's cool looking. It's like almost like,
Yeah,
like what's it called?
it's almost
From the
like
Flintstones, like that dinosaur's color.
Yeah, it matches all this too. I mean, what a cool idea, right?
Yeah.
I love that. It's an ACS rotor, pro rotor. It's got bearings on it. He put yellow stickers on it. Levers, Tech 77 Diacomp polished. He's even got the lock.
So the drop stem is by ACS.
Yeah.
So is that like the dropping portion? Is that like their answer to how tall the stem makes it?
Good, Dylan. That's exactly what it's for. No, I mean really,
That's cool.
that's I'm being a smartass, but that's exactly why they did it like that, was so that it would compensate for the height.
That's cool.
And it also, like when you run a straight stem with a rotor, it doesn't look quite, it looks a lot higher, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. So the drop stem was very cool. Okay, calipers and cables, Diacomp Nippon front, Diacomp cables, and Odyssey Evo 2.5 were polished. Now, the brakes don't work right now because I think the bike box clamped this one down. And I was close to putting new brakes in it and changing out the brake pads, but I was like, you know what? You start screwing around with somebody's art project, and you just can't imagine the things that can go wrong. So I chose to leave it and let David deal with that. Not a big deal. I mean, just need to adjust them a little bit. Anyways,
I've never seen decals on the cranks before. That's kind of cool.
I think Redline did that. What's this thing? Oh, that's the sprocket mount. That's for left-hand drive. Yeah.
That's cool.
Interesting. Okay, Odyssey Evo 2.5 rear polished brake. Crank pedals, sprocket, Haro lineage crank. Wow, that's a Haro crank. I didn't even know that. Profile bottom bracket, XCII pedals polished with BSD. He's got all these BSD TBT 28 tooth. I know the 28 tooth, that's a front sprocket, but what's the TBT? Anyways, wheels and pegs. Yeah, so he's got the BSD wheels on here, BSD rims, and he's got a profile front hub, and he's got a profile rear hub. He's got a Z coaster.
Oh, you put a Z coaster on there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's got a lot of slack. Look at that. Dude, David, you like that much, man? That's crazy. Look at that.
Did you guys ride with pegs that small back in the day?
Probably.
Jeez. They look like just little stubs.
Yeah.
Little nubs.
They are, kind of. But that's how it was, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so 28 tooth front sprocket, wheels and pegs, BSD, West Coaster chrome stainless spokes, frequency G tires. These are a copy of this is like an identical copy of the RL Edge that ACS came out with. And somehow he got the tan side. I couldn't find that, but he did. Front pegs are Odyssey hollow bullets. Rear are GT Shorty, which I was told was the combo you used to ride.
Huh.
I'll buy that. Seat, post, and clamp, MCS seat, TRP Repro, reproduction, post, and Paragon clamp with custom decal.
Well, that's the same seat on Eric's bike.
He's got custom decals here on the cranks, everywhere. Let's see, decals. Custom decals that combine the Redline and General decal from the 85 RL-22 and the Osborn Pro. Also created custom decals for chain, stainless and black brand unsure.
Yes, decals on the chain.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Thank you for doing this, David Clark. My pleasure, David. It was fun talking with you on the phone and shooting ideas back and forth. I enjoyed that. Yeah, he did. He ran the cable through the frame, came out the bottom, and then he's using the original cable guide that was underneath to go back to these brakes. He also shortened the brake studs right here so that he would clear for a small sprocket.
What's the number 3 mean?
I don't know.
He's got the brake pads on the front wheel are Vans shoes. They're shaped like a pair of Vans sliders.
Yeah.
And they're red. It's kind of cool.
I think I would probably change those. So he cut this, moved it in, and it's, I don't know if he did, oh, he also took out enough for a 14 millimeter axle. Yeah. He took out enough spacer for a 14 millimeter axle. He was talking about taking the dropouts out and having new ones made. I don't know if he did that or not. It's hard to tell. If he did a really good job. And what else? Pedals. I don't know. It's a good looking bike though. Yeah. Really good looking bike. Dustin and Drake were here the other day with the original yellow RL-20ii, and he saw this thing and he was just like, wow.
And you were riding this a little bit ago. How did that feel?
Well, you know, he just finished it, and it still has to go through and take out, you know, just tweak everything and get new cables to really make it work so you can ride, you know. Or maybe it just got bent in the flight over. But, yeah, I mean, I was just trying to peg wheelie, and I got like a 360 and a half, 540. And it was pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so screwed up on that now. Dude. Anyways.
He's got the Duker sticker on there.
Redline handlebars, Forklifter bars.
You said that already.
I just said it again.
He's got the Duker sticker on there.
Yeah.
What was there a company behind that?
Duker?
Yeah. Or was that just stickers he made?
I don't know. I don't know if that's when he started Fog Off.
Oh, right.
Or Duke was making this squirt bottle full of stuff that you sprayed on your lens or glasses when you're skiing or riding, and it won't fog. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's called Fog Off. Anyways, I think that's about it on the bike, man. Chrome, look at the front home. It's either chrome or polished, chrome rims. I like it. I like it. Well done. David Clark, Osborn, what do you say? What year? 87 Osborn Pro.
And now, what does he want you to send it back to him, or do you get to keep it?
No, I was looking for that in the package. Like, this is yours, man. No, we're sending it back.
And you signed it, right? You autographed it or whatever?
Yeah, it's on the other side.
On the other side. Cool.
All right.
That's it then?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. All right, well, thank you as always, you guys, for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And other than that, we should be back soon with another video.
Yeah, you guys have a good one.
All right.
See you next time.
See ya.